Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
Is it permitted to get a haircut this Erev Shabbos, which is the day before Erev Shavuos? On the one hand, it is still within the period of Sfira, and it is not Erev Shavuos, which is the day that normally in other years that we take a haircut l'chvod Yantif. On the other hand, if we do not get a haircut on Erev Shabbos, even though it's not Erev Shavuos, we will enter into the Yantif looking unrepresentable and not abide by the chiyuv for a person to get a haircut before Yantif to make himself look representable. So this is the dilemma that we face. So in general, regarding whether one may cut his hair during the Shloshes Yimei Hagbala, which is the 3 days before Shavuos, there is a difference between halacha and Kabbalah. In halacha, the entire reason why we don't get a haircut during Sfira is because of mourning rituals. Just as a mourner for a relative doesn't cut his hair, so too, during the Sfira period, we are mourning for the death of the students of Rabbi Akiva and don't cut our hair. However, this minhag of aveilus, of not cutting the hair, only applies throughout one's accustomed mourning period. As we know, there are various approaches and customs and opinions regarding when is the 33 days of mourning within the entire period of Sfira. And accordingly, if one's mourning period has ended, he may cut his hair according to halacha. And certainly those who began keeping the mourning customs right after Pesach may cut their hair during the Shloshes Yimei Hagbala according to halacha. However, according to the Kabbalah of the Arizal, we do not cut our hair during the entire Sfira period, including during the Shloshes Yimei Hagbala, until Erev Shavuos itself. And this is because the time of Sfira is a time of gvuris, severities, and we don't want to add to it by cutting hair, which is also severities. So is the custom of the Arizal brought in Pri Eitz Chaim 22:7, Shara Kavanis, Nahar Shalim, Igeres Ramaz, the Birkei Yosef, Meir Be'etzba, Minchas Elazar, Kaf HaChaim, and so is the Chabad custom as written in Ayem Yem, and say from Minhagim that the Rebbe Rashab was uneasy with those who took haircuts during the Shloshes Yimei Hagbala, meaning that aside for the fact that we keep an extensive period of mourning, even when that period is over, we don't cut our hair due to the ruling of Kabbalah of the Arizal. So now comes the question. During regular years, you just wait till Erev Shavuos, when even according to the Arizal it's mutter. No more gvuris, you can cut your hair. But this year that it falls on Erev Shabbos, it falls on Shabbos, Erev Shavuos, you can't cut your hair on Shabbos. Can you precede the hair cutting to day 48 when the gvuris are still in state? So this question is discussed amongst the Poskim HaMikubalim, and the mainstream approach is that one may cut his hair on Erev Shabbos that falls the day before Shavuos, the day before Erev Shavuos, as one may not enter into the festival with improper attire looking unrepresentable. Furthermore, it's recorded in Shara Kavanis that Reb Chaim Vital would get his haircut on the 48th day of the Yomer. So rules the Chidah Meir Be'etzba, the Munkatcher and Minchas Elazar, Volume 3, Tshuva 65, the Kaf HaChaim. And so writes the Sheva Chamoyadim in Neimer v'Shmuel Levitin that so was the custom in Lubavitch in such a year to take a haircut on Erev Shabbos. The one Mekubal who questioned this was the famous Rashash Reb Shalom Sharabi, the famous Mekubal from Teiman, later moved to Yerushalayim. And he stated that ideally you shouldn't be getting a haircut according to Kabbalah even in such a situation, but he himself forced himself to do so. So bottom line, halacha l'maaseh, even those who follow the minhag of Kabbalah, we do get a haircut this week Erev Shabbos, even though it's only the 48th day of Yomer. Now, do you have to wait until morning, Neitzachama, Leisa Shachar of Erev Shabbos to get this haircut? Or can you already do it the night of the 48th, meaning Thursday night? So this is clear that while in normal years there is room for debate, and so is in truth debated amongst the Poskim, whether you can get the haircut the night before or you should wait for morning, in this year one should certainly wait until it's morning. And certainly this applies according to those who are accustomed to keep all the customs of the Sfira period, that they are to wait until morning to get the haircut.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.